Hi there, my name is Charles Adetola. I will be your instructor for this course, SEO Tricks and Hacks. I am a digital brand marketer and the author of Digital Brand Marketing, a book on how to use technology to articulate and exceed customers' expectations and increase sales. In this course, I'm going to be sharing with you SEO tricks and hacks that I've been using over the years. I have used these skills to help many multinational industries create awareness, increase engagement, and improve their conversions, get more customers, and ensure that they are found on search engine result pages. I've taught these skills at various seminars to many of my students globally, and they are recording measurable results. You too can do that. So let's get started. Why do you need to take this course? 1. You want to be found when people are looking for you. You want to be found on search engine result pages. You want more customers. You want more sales. You want more leads. You want to be creating value for people. You want to be relevant in your market. You want to dominate your market. You want more authority. You want to be ahead of your competition. You want to be ahead of your competitors. And that is why you're here. In this course, I'm going to explain to you what is search engine optimization, why search engine optimization is important, the 4 ultimate SEO goals, types of SEO, nature of SEO strategies. In the second section, I'm going to explain to you how the search engine works. We're going to be discussing about crawling, indexing, then listing and ranking. Also, I'll be sharing with you search engine result pages. What are the components you find on a search engine result page? What are search engine result pages? Also, I'll be spending quality time explaining keywords. What are keywords? Why are keywords important? Reasons why we need to do a keyword research. Tools you need for a keyword research. What to consider when researching keywords. Relevant keyword research skills. I will also be explaining how to make search engine work for you. This is where we're going to talk about the tricks and the hacks. And I'm going to take you through 10 tricks and hacks that I've been using over the years to help a lot of companies, a lot of brands across the globe increase awareness, enhance engagement, and increase sales. I'll be talking about quality content. I'll be talking about titles and descriptions. I'll be talking about metadatas, backlinks, and social shares. I'll be talking about mobile optimization, Google My Business and Maps, local business listing, web architecture and sitemap, HTTPS, and link building. To cap it all, after explaining the SEO tricks and hacks to you, the 10 SEO tricks and hacks to you, I'm going to be sharing with you some key performance indicators you should look out for, how to measure performance, how to ensure that the SEO strategies, the tricks and the hacks that you are implementing are actually working. Let's get started. SEO is an abbreviation for search engine optimization. And people who practice SEO are also called SEO, but search engine optimizers, not search engine optimization. So we have SEO as search engine optimization and SEO as search engine optimizers. So basically, SEO is a sum of strategies put together to optimize your visibility on search engines. Throughout this entire course, we're going to be talking about SEO. But why is SEO very important? You see, we all want to make the right decisions. You purchased this course because you decided it's the right decision for you. I created this content because I believe it's the right decision for my brand and for my customers out there, including you. We live in a world where technology is helping us solve a lot of problems, including decision making. So, part of this technology that's helping us solve decision-making problems is search engines. You need something, you want more information about something, you go online, you check Google, how can I do this, why is this that, where can I get this, and you get results. This process, it helps you streamline, it filters the content on the web and bring you the best result based on your preference to help you make the right decisions. As a business owner, as a consumer, we're always trying to make the right decisions. You need customers, you want to be sure you're getting the right people's attention. This also applies to your users, to your potential customers. When they need something that you offer, they search about it. And when they search the web with keywords related to what you offer and you come up, they believe you are the right person for them. You become one of the best options for them to consider for that particular service, for that particular need. And if you are not found on that search engine result page, you are losing out on your potential clients, you're losing out on leads. So one of the advantages of SEO, why you really need to understand SEO, is that it increases your opportunity in the market. It increases your authority. That means it tells people you are to be trusted, you are credible for what you do. That's why you are presented on the search engine result page. It tells your clients that, okay, there's more about you, because when they search something related to what you offer and you pop up, they have this expectation that, okay, yes, if this person shows up on this result page, there's more about this business, there's more about this brand. So let me click on this link to get more. So that way you will be getting more engagements, more leads, and definitely more profits. There are 4 major SEO goals, and I'm going to share them with you in this class. The first one is awareness. It means you can use SEO to create awareness about your brand or a new product you're trying to put out there. Goal 2 is engagement. When people search the web for something related to what you offer and you come up, you have a better chance of getting engagement from these people. You have a better chance of being engaged with via the search engine result page because you leverage on SEO. So the probability of you getting more engagement than someone who doesn't utilize SEO is higher. You get to be one of the people they will likely engage with. It increases your chances of engagement. Goal 3 is conversions. And conversion, the way we define conversion in digital marketing, it is any valuable actions that your lead or your potential customers takes. Any action that is valuable to your brand or your business. It could be downloading an ebook, it could be buying a product, it could be signing up for a conference or your newsletter. Basically, conversion is relative. In my book, Digital Brand Marketing, I talk more about conversion. And I explain how conversion could be relative. What is conversion for me could be different from what is conversion for you, based on the nature of our business and our core business goals and objectives. Whatever conversion is for you, SEO increases your chances of getting more conversions because it literally puts you out there in front of people that are relatively searching for you. Then goal 4 is authority. Search engine, based on user preference over time, based on your SEO skills, now sees you as someone that generates relevant content that people are actively searching for. So when people search for relative keywords, it presents you as an authority that, okay, this person can be trusted, this person is an authority in this field, you should visit this link, you should visit this person, or you should buy from this person. It basically recommends you because it now sees you as an authority in that field. Basically, there are 3 types of SEO. Mobile SEO, we have local SEO, and we have international SEO. What local SEO is all about is how you develop and implement SEO strategies that ensures that your visibility online is mobile friendly to your users, to your visitors, to your potential clients. This includes ensuring that your contents are displayed in such a way that it is mobile friendly and enhance usability. This is very necessary because more than 70% of the world internet users are mobile. So it is very important that your SEO strategies include a lot of mobile SEO tricks and hacks, which I'm going to teach you in this course, such that when mobile users search for what you offer or anything relative to what you do online, you have a better chance of getting found. Local SEO includes strategies like local business listing, using Google Maps to ensure that people around you can navigate and find you where you are. I'll be teaching you these strategies in the coming sessions. And we have international SEO. For instance, if you're in China and you're trying to expand your brand to Nigeria, how do you ensure that your message is consistent? How do you ensure that you deliver based on your brand values and objectives? How do you ensure a seamless process between countries? We have two nature of SEO strategies. We have the on-page SEOs and we have the off-page SEOs. The on-page SEOs are the SEO strategies that you implement on your web page. This includes updating your metadata, writing your descriptions, using great headlines, and using schema tags. The off-page SEOs are the SEO strategies that you implement off your web page. They are not integrated or implemented on your web page, but they also contribute to the visibility and relevance of your web content. There is no specific definition for what a keyword is, but I'm going to define it to you from two angles. So we're going to look at keyword from the angle of a searcher. We're going to look at it from the angle of a content creator, a business owner, a brand. So, from the searcher's point of view, keywords are the words that they want to get value for, the words that they put into search engine in exchange for more value, in exchange for more information, in exchange for better decisions. This is basically the words that they use when they need to get something, when they need to get results. It's the words that they input into the search engine in order to get value. So, from the content creator's perspective, if you're a brand, if you're a business owner, if you're a blogger, then you should look at it from this angle. Keywords are the words that gives your content or your website its value and its purpose. I'll take that again. Keywords are the words that gives your content or your website its value and its purpose. Basically, this is what the search engine does. For searchers, they put in the keywords in exchange to open to get values from it, while for content creators, the keywords is what gives your content or your website its value. So the search engine aligns the value the searchers are looking for with the value you have created and creates a connection. That is the concept of keywords. That is why when I write about fitness and health and you are looking for fitness, something about fitness and health, and you type in fitness and health, and my page pops up, it's because the keywords links us together. That keywords, fitness and health, that gives what I am doing online its own meaning, is what you are looking for. There are three types of keywords. We have the single keywords, we have the short keywords, and we have the long tail keywords. What are the basic difference between these types of keywords? One, the single keyword is more generic. You don't get specific answers. The short keywords give you more specific answers, but it's not definite enough. While the long tail keywords gives you more in-depth, it's more precise answers when you're looking for, like, okay, how to sew, at home with just needle and thread. You're specific. You're telling, okay, I want to be sewing from home. I need needle and thread. How do I do that? It's different from when you just say how to sew. It's different from when you say sewing. So the kind of results you get depends on the kind of keywords you use. Now, as a content creator, you need to know how each of these keywords works for you. Now, for the single keywords, it has high volume, but it doesn't give you much value because it's not specific. When people search for dogs, there are 1,000,001 pages that has a dog content. So what exactly differentiates you from the other guy that is also talking about dog? Do you talk about dog food while the other guy talk about dog breeds? So it is the long tail keywords, though it has low volume, but it gives you high value. It gives you more leads. It gives you more conversion because it tells people the specifics of what you do. It tells people the definite thing you do. So as a content creator and as a brand, it is more advisable that you use long tail keywords. It is more specific, it is more definite. It tells people exactly what they're going to find on your page. And most searchers these days are also trying to use more long tail keywords because they have definite needs they are looking for. But in a situation where they use short keywords or single keywords like iPhone, it means they just want generic information about iPhone. They're not specific. But when they use short keywords like iPhone pouch or iPhone earbuds, then you know, okay, this is the particular thing you're looking for. When they now say, okay, where can I get iPhone earbuds around me? That's where you come in. You need to do a keyword research. This is because you can't do without keywords when it comes to content. You can't do without keywords. In fact, when it comes to search engine optimization, keywords are inevitable. So how do you ensure that you are using the right keywords to get the right attention from the right people? The choice of keywords that you use determines the kind of leads you get. Your choice of keywords could determine if you will be getting more conversion or less conversion. Using the right keywords is very essential to your SEO strategy. Using the right keywords is very important to your brand. So, while creating your content, before creating your content, after creating your content, you need to keep researching to get the right keywords from the right people to get the right attention for the right purpose. That means you need to go online, make your research to find out which keywords is more effective, which keywords will drive you the traffic you need, which keywords align more with your audience, which keyword your target audience will be interested in. Understanding how the search engine works and understanding how to use the right keywords is the secret sauce to search engine optimization. So once you understand what and how users are searching the internet, and you understand the kind of words, you know, the specific words they put into the search engine that they expect to get something from, and you can create content that meets or aligns with this, with what they are looking for, then you are on the right track. Then you are creating the value they are looking for. You are creating the right content for them. So this is why keywords research is very important. You need to be sure that you are creating the right content that people are looking for. An effective keyword research will give you an idea of what matters to your audience, what they are interested in knowing, what they won't care about. Business is about people. You create a product or service, a great service. People need to patronize you. People need to buy from you. And one of the key things in my book, I talked about emotional brand mapping and brand reward system. This covers the whole aspect of it. I'll give you the summary here. So you need to understand your audience. You need to understand why they are buying from you. You need to understand that thing that triggers them to be interested more in your product and do more of it and build on it. So keywords research gives you a clue, gives you an insight of what your audience are interested in, gives you an insight of what matters to them. And that way you can consistently keep creating contents that is of value to them. And when you keep doing this consistently, you get to build trust, you get to build loyalty, and you get to get more conversion, more leads, more authority in your market. We don't live in the buying and selling age anymore. We are in the age of problem solving and question answering. So keyword research is very important because it gives, after you must have gotten an insight of what your audience are actively looking for, you can now effectively provide solutions and answers to that. So that's why it's important to do your keyword research, so that you'll be able to answer your audience questions and you'll be able to provide solutions to what they are looking for. When you know the right keywords they use when they are searching, you will know the right keywords to use to provide the solution. Keywords is the link between what they are looking for and what you offer. So you need to create an alignment. You need to understand what they are looking for, why they are using this particular keyword, so that then you can create content that aligns with that value. As a brand that is customer centric and that values the opinions of your audience, you need to do your keyword research. You need to research the right keywords to use, when to use them, and how to use them. So far, we've been talking about search engine optimization, but what exactly is search engine? And how exactly does search engine works? Because for us to truly understand SEO, we must understand how search engine works. So in this session, I'm going to explain to you how search engine works. The search engine is programmed to work like a human brain, to mimic the human's model of decision making. And this involves the research, the reasoning, and the result. These three stages can be likened to what we refer to as the crawling, the indexing, and the listing. So the first stage of how the search engine works is the crawling. The second stage is the indexing. The third stage is the listing. And it is after the listing and the ranking that we now have our result presented on the search engine result page, what we call the SERP. So for the crawling, the search engine makes use of small programs, bots, or spiders, whichever one is convenient for you. These programs crawls the internet to gather contents. The second phase is the indexing. After the bots, the spiders have gathered this information, this content from all around the world, they index it, which means they try to create a connection between this and that, between this and that. They try to group them. It's like a library where you're trying to arrange books in order. We have maybe alphabetically or based on the genre of the book. That's the process of the indexing. It's the reasoning phase for this search engine. So it analyzes this content is relative to this is related to this particular keywords appear here, appears here, appears here. How do I group them? That's the indexing phase. The third phase is the listing. Now, this requires a little input on the side of the user. When you search or you input a particular keyword into the search query box, let's say for instance iPhone, you type iPhone. Now the search engine now goes to the listing, goes back to the listing and say, okay, what do you have for me on iPhones? Then it goes through the content related to iPhone, the website related to iPhone. Now analyze and think, okay, Based on your own preference, which one will you likely be looking for? Based on your location, based on your age, are you looking for the perfect iPhone for you? Are you looking for a review on iPhone? Then it brings this result, ranks them in order. We're going to talk about the ranking order in later sessions. Rank them and present them to you on what we call the search engine result page.
"15 ways to search Google that 96% of people don't know about." Google Search is not only a powerful search tool, but also the best friend for millions of people. It is always there for you, except for those times when you have no internet connection. Scary! And can help you with anything. It will find the lyrics to that song you heard on the radio, but only got "You, Me, Forever, Rain." Share the recipe for the most delicious pie, and recommend the best restaurant around. Students can't go without it, and it is the key source of information for most adults, too. But more often than not, we have to sift through a vast body of knowledge to get the information we need, and this can take hours rather than minutes. Here's a list of the most effective methods and tricks for searching Google to help you find the information you're looking for in just a couple of clicks. If you can't imagine your life without Google, give this video a thumbs up. Watch this video till the end to see a cool bonus we have for you. 15. Either this or that. Sometimes we're not sure that we've correctly remembered the information or the name we need to start our search. But this doesn't have to be a problem. Simply put in a couple of potential variations of what you're looking for and separate them by typing the vertical bar symbol. Instead of this symbol, you can also use "or." Then it's easy enough to choose the result that makes the most sense. Imagine this. Your friend mentioned she wants to get the same haircut as Jennifer something. Was it Aniston or Lawrence? Google will show you both of them at once, so you can guess by description your friend gave you which of the Jennifers it was. How else can this trick be helpful? Imagine you are deciding which smartphone to buy. Make Google find and describe both options at once. Just type in "buy cheap Android" or iPhone. Number 14. Searching using synonyms. Our language is rich in synonyms. Sometimes this can be very convenient when doing research online. If you need to find websites on a given subject, rather than those that include a specific phrase, add the tilde symbol to your search. For example, if you search for the term "healthy food," you'll get results about the principles of healthy eating, cooking recipes, as well as healthy dining options. See, different people have different ways of describing things. If you make Google search using synonyms, you won't have to type in your search query many times before you get to the point. More answers means more options at once. Number 13. Searching within websites. Sometimes you read an interesting article on a website and find yourself subsequently wanting to share it with your friends or simply reread it. The easiest way to find the desired piece of information again is to search within the website. To do this, type the address of the site, then a keyword or entire phrase from the article, and it should come up immediately. Our website, for example, is a great source of information on basically anything, so why not use it? Try typing in brightside.me something. Make that something a salad, and it will show you the best salad recipes we've shared. Number 12. The power of the asterisk. When your cunning memory decides not to let us remember that one keyword, phrase, or number we need to find what we're looking for, you can turn to the powerful asterisk symbol. Just use it in the place of the word or phrase you can't remember, and you should be able to find the results you're looking for. For example, you want to see that science fiction thriller that has too many numbers in its name. You got the 11.22, but forgot the 63. If you replace it with an asterisk, Google will find the whole thing for you. Number 11. When lots of words are missing. If it's the lengthier half of the phrase you can't remember rather than a single keyword, try writing out the first and last words and putting around plus the approximate number of missing words between them. Imagine you want to play it cool and show your knowledge of poetry. Everyone loves poetry, right? Or at least pretends to. Anyway, you might not remember the author's name, but you do remember he wrote something beautiful about him wandering with a cloud? Or was it as a cloud? Try typing in "I wandered around for cloud." Google will win this guessing game and show you the full poem by William Wordsworth. Number 10. Using a number range. Sometimes we urgently need to get the list of events that occurred during a certain period of time. To do so, you can add a time frame to your search query with the help of 3 dots between the dates. For example, if we want to find out about scientific discoveries during the 20th century, we can write scientific discoveries 1900 ... 2000. Yes, it is easy like that. It also works with other numbers. You can try finding products within a certain price range, for example. For that, try Googling GoPro Hero 5 $100 ... 300. In that case, don't forget to include an indicator of what you measure the amount in. Number 9. Searching for a title or URL. To help find the keywords and name of an article, type in title : before the search term, without any spaces between them. To find the words from a URL, use in URL : It is important that you make no spaces between words and punctuation. Number 8. Finding similar websites. If you found something you really like online and want to find similar websites, type in related : and then the address of the site, again without a space between them. For example, if you thought Nike website has a lot of cool stuff to offer, but you want to see more options, you can ask Google to find them for you. It will easily find related websites. Number 7. Whole phrases. Framing the search term within quotation marks is the simplest and most effective way to find something specific, and in the exact order you typed it in. For example, if you type in the words, "I'm picking up good vibrations," without quotation marks, the search engine will show the results where those words appear in any order on a website, not in the specific order in which you typed them. However, if you type, "I'm picking up good vibrations" in quotation marks, you'll get only those results where these words appear only in the order you typed them in. This is a great way to find the lyrics to a song when you only know one line from it. We all just need to find song lyrics from time to time, don't we? Click the like button if you use Google for that. Number 6. Unimportant search words. To remove unimportant search words from your query, simply write a minus symbol before each one. For example, if you want to find a site about interesting books, but you aren't looking to buy them, you can write the following: interesting books -buy. Number 5. Searching images using images. Imagine you were browsing the internet and suddenly saw the picture of the most beautiful coat ever. Or maybe your friend posted from some incredibly fancy cafe, but has not added a location mark and wants to keep it secret. Google can solve both mysteries for you. All you have to do is save the picture, hit the camera button on Google Images, attach the picture, or paste its URL. Google will then find similar images on the web. Number 4. Defining words and learning where they come from. Any language, including English, is constantly developing, so new words appear and old words become history. Google will help you define them all easily if you type in define and a colon with no space before the word. It will give you the word definition, so you will know what the word means without having to go through hundreds of search results before you find out or guess. This trick also works with slang words and acronyms. Another linguistic tool you can try is typing in etymology : This way, you will find out where the word comes from. Try both of these tools with the word mortgage, for example. Number 3. Finding a specific file. Sometimes you know exactly what you need and in what shape you want it. Maybe you have already seen a great PDF or PowerPoint online, and now you need it again. Or you just want to look at all the options. Google will help you find the right file. If you want to find a colorful PDF on cat breeds, for example, type in cat breeds file type : PDF. You will get access to thousands of PDFs on the topic in no time. Number 2. Using Google as a spell checker. This trick might seem basic, but it is still very useful. You know how Google politely offers you the correct way to spell words when you make a mistake by accident? You can make the best use of its natural spelling talent. If you are not sure how to write this or that word, try typing it in Search Query. Google will help you out. Use the word in a word combination for a better result. Number 1. Tracking your packages. You already know you can use Google to look for all types and kinds of files. It turns out it can also help you track your package real quick. Instead of doing the usual thing and going to the shipping company website, just type your tracking number in a search query. It will work with UPS, USPS, and FedEx. Now you will always know where your package is, and you won't have to navigate any websites or wait for them to load. Finally, it's time for our bonus trick. You did some hard work learning to use Google like a pro, so now it's time to play. If you search Atari Breakout on Google Images, the famous Brick Breaker will start right there. Enjoy it! We hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll try all these tricks out. Let us know how it went in the comments. Also, if this video gets 5,000 likes, we are going to share more fun tricks you can try out on your computer. Subscribe to our channel not to miss any updates. And always, stay on the bright side of life.
Titles and descriptions. If you notice how the search engine result is being displayed, you'll notice there's a title, there's a link to the web page, and there's a description. So make use of this. When you are writing your descriptions and your title, make sure you write titles that are great, that are unique, that are exact, that you know contains the keywords that your audience are more interested in. Titles that are eye-catching, titles that are interesting. Don't just tell me you sell black shoes. Assuming there are different shades of black, tell me the shade of that blackness of that shoe. Tell me the length. Tell me the type of lace you use. Tell me the kind of pattern you use. Tell me the quality of the leather. Be descriptive. Paint a vivid image in the mind of the reader. Make sure your description paints a vivid image in the mind of the reader. Metadata. A lot of search engine optimizers will tell you metadata are not really important for search engines. Yeah, you're right. But the truth is, you are not creating content for search engine. You are creating content for search engine users. And users are searching because they want more information, because they want detailed information, and these are the things you can do with metadata. Metadata allows you to integrate the nitty-gritty of some information that you may not be able to include in the main context, but you can integrate it into the content of your web page. So it means people are not just getting the information they want, they're getting more than the information they want. They're getting more, and this is something you should be doing. You should always strive to deliver more. So with metadata, you can deliver more information, the little tiny bits of information that people really think doesn't matter, like date of birth, director of a movie. These are the things you can incorporate and integrate with metadata. For more information on metadata, there's a link in the resource section. You can check it out and get up to speed with metadata. Backlinks and social shares. You want to ensure that you are sharing your content as much as you can on social media. Why? Because the search engine still works on the link model. It still values link very much. It still considers how many times your links appears on the internet. So you using social media to propagate the internet, to distribute these links around, is an added advantage. So ensure that when you create content on your website, on your web page, make sure that there's a social link attached to it. Make sure that that page is shareable on social media. Make sure you share it on social media. Make sure your users, your audience can share it also on social media. The more shares you get, the more value the links get, and the more valuable the search engine considers this link. Make sure you are sharing on social media. Make sure your contents are shareable. Make sure that your audience have the privilege to share your contents to their audience on social media. That way, you create this ripple effect of sharing. This person shares this other person shares this. The more shares you get, the more valuable the search engine regards your link. And that means the more traffic you can get to your website. And this increases your search engine optimization ranking. Mobile optimization. You want to ensure that your audience get the best experience, the best mobile experience. More than half of the world's internet searchers uses a mobile device. Your target audience are constantly searching the web, constantly using the search engine from a mobile device. So you want to ensure that you deliver the best mobile experience for them. That is why I recommend using content management systems that lets you preview your page or your content in different versions. With WordPress, you can check your content display on mobile, you can check it on tabs, and you can check it on the desktop, so that you know how this content is being displayed to your visitors. The search engine doesn't just work based on the technical algorithm alone. It considers the user behavior. So when your user visits your web page, their experience on the page, their behavior on the page is recorded, is tracked by search engines. When users get a positive experience on your website, when their behavior depicts that they get a positive experience on your website, search engine will recommend your page more. But if the experience is negative, for instance, maybe you sell kimonos and a user goes on the search engine, types in kimono, and you have a good content, let's say you have a good content, and the search engine recommends your page, your content page on the search engine result page, and the user clicks on this link, gets to your page, but your page is not optimized for mobile. It is only optimized for desktop. So the display is wacky, the page width is too wide, it takes long to load. These are negative experiences, and this may make the user just leave your page instantly. And when a user leaves your page instantly without even spending a few minutes to digest the content on the page, it tells the search engine that this user is having a negative experience with this page, and that way the search engine will not recommend your page, your content page, to the next searcher looking for a kimono. You need to optimize your web page and your web content for mobile, so that, for instance, if that searcher searches for kimono and the search engine recommends your page, the user or the searcher clicks on the link, gets to your page, they get the best mobile experience so far. The page loads on time, the display is awesome, everything looks awesome on their mobile. Now the search engine takes that behavior, their scroll depth, the time they spent on your page, everything, every behavior, their activities, their engagement with your page. The search engine takes this and records it as a positive experience. That way the search engine will recommend your page more often to people searching for kimonos, because your content is not only relevant but also delivers a positive user experience, and that is what you should be looking for. I'll advise, make sure your business is listed with a local business directory in your environment, because your local business listing is a business on its own, and these people invest heavily in search engine optimization. They invest heavily to be seen on search engine, so it's more like you leveraging on their platform to be seen. What they do is to provide recommendations of businesses in their listing, in their directories, to people that are searching for it on the web. So if you are listed with them, it's a double whammy. You are doing your own search engine optimization tricks and hacks. You're implementing a whole lot of SEO strategies, and they are also implementing on your behalf because you are listed with them. So this increases your chances of being found, of being seen on search engine result pages. You need a whole course on Google My Business, but here's the overview. With Google My Business, you can sign up with Google to display your business on search engines, especially when your audience, people searching for you, are near or close to you. So with Google My Business, you get to put your business on Google Map. You get to include your business on Google listings, business listings around you. So when people search for things like plumbers near me, if you're a plumber and you are using Google My Business, that means your business pops up, the location, the address, the contact details, your opening hours. These are all the features you find with Google My Business. So if you are a business, part of your SEO strategies, your tricks and acts should be to use Google My Business. With Google My Business, there's no way you can be found on search engine, especially by those that are near you, those living near you. These are SEO tricks that I've been using for a lot of businesses, and I believe it will work for you also. List. Now we're getting to the end of the course, and it is very important that after you must have been implementing all the skills I've taught you in this course, you should be able to measure results. So in this part of the course, I'm going to explain to you the KPIs you should look out for. And when I mean KPI, I mean key performance indicators. The factors you should consider when you're trying to measure the performance of all your SEO endeavors. The first one, your search engine results ranking. Once in a while, you need to put in your keywords that are relevant to you alone, or the name of your company, the name of your brand, your website name. Put it inside the search engine and see how you rank. It's as simple as that. In the resource section below, I'm going to put in a link to a website where you can see, you input a keyword and see how you rank based on that keyword, how the search engine ranks you based on that keyword. So the first performance indicator you should look out for is your search engine ranking. Two, you need to measure your paid versus organic traffic. You need to measure your paid versus organic traffic. Your paid traffic are the ones that you paid for, probably via social media marketing or your search engine marketing, while the organic traffics are the one you get simply by implementing these SEO tricks and acts that I've discussed with you in this course. So you get to weigh which one is performing better, then you get to know if your SEO tricks and acts are working or not. Three, unique visitors. You need to measure how many unique visitors you're getting on your website. You need to use analytics to identify your unique visitors. You need to know how many unique visitors you're getting on your website on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. This is to tell you how well your SEO tricks and acts are performing. Four, conversions. In earlier section, we discussed about the ultimate goals of SEO, and we listed conversions as one of the goals of your SEO. If your SEO tricks and acts are working, it means you should be getting more conversions. Measuring your conversions, tracking your conversion should help you understand if your SEO tricks and acts are working or not. Basically, you need to understand your conversion rates before you started the SEO tricks and acts, and along the line you need to keep measuring to see which of the tricks and acts is getting you more conversions. You need to know where your sources are coming from. More sources, more organic source from search engines means your SEO tricks and acts are working perfectly. I repeat, more organic traffic from search engines means your SEO tricks and acts are working perfectly. Remember we talked about comparing your paid versus organic traffic, but this is different. Here we're talking about the source. Where are those traffic coming from? Where are your visitors coming from? How did they get to know about you? Are they from social media? Are they from your email links? Are they from search engines? Basically, your SEO tricks and act is performing fine and wonderfully if you're getting more organic traffic from search engines. It means search engines reference your website so much that they are recommending you to a lot of people, and a lot of your traffic, most of your traffic, are coming from search engines even though you don't pay for it. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the course. Now you understand what search engine optimization is and why it is important, and your search engine optimization goals. You also know how the search engine works. You'll know the concept of crawling, indexing, and listing. You know more about the search engine results page. You know the components you find on the search engine result page, and you know where you want to be on search engine result pages. You understand keywords. You know which keywords to use. You know how to research keywords. You know the relevant factor you should consider when you're researching keywords. You have an insight into some keywords research tools that you can use, and above all, you know how to make the search engine work for you. You know the SEO tricks and hacks that I've been using over the years, and it has been delivering tremendous results. It's your time now to go out there, implement these skills, and give me feedback. Do this magic, and I wish you the best of luck. Bye for now. I also recommend that you get my book, Digital Brand Marketing. In this book, I share with you how you can use the technologies we use daily, your social media, emails, to articulate and exceed your customers' expectations and increase your sales online. It's a book that every brand, every business owner must have. And if you're a member of my clique, you get 50% discount on this book. If you're also a member of my clique, you get 50% discount on my next course. So visit my website, join my clique, and enjoy some benefits.